So now here, I think we have observed, I think we have understood about why we are following the same particular standard time to avoid the confusions throughout the country we are following. And what is the Indian Standard Time? 82 degrees 30 minutes is longitude. That is the Indian Standard Time. Now, do you know? Here is given here. To avoid confusion, this is what? To avoid confusion of time from one place to other place, 82 degrees 30 minutes standard longitude is taken as standard meridian of India and serves as Indian Standard Time. The exact difference between Greenwich and IST is 5.5 hours. Greenwich Mean Time and Indian Standard Time. For example, now you look at the board, right? You can see here, right? Now this is 0 degrees, right? 0 degrees Greenwich. 0 degrees Greenwich. Right. This is 0 degrees Greenwich meridian and this is Indian Standard Time. Indian Standard Time. How much is this? 82 degrees 30 minutes east. Okay. So what it says that the time difference between the Greenwich and Indian Standard Time. The time difference between the Greenwich and Indian Standard Time is how much? 5.5 hours. How many hours? 5.5 hours. So time difference from Greenwich meridian 0 degrees to 82 degrees 30 minutes, right? Indian Standard Time is 5.5 hours. So what is the time difference between Greenwich meridian and Indian Standard Time? It is 5.5 hours. How 5.5 hours? Let us see here, right? As I told you, each particular longitude, the sun's position takes 4 minutes. So now how many particular longitudes are here? 82 degrees are there. So 82 degrees, right, into 4 minutes. Now approximately we'll talk about that. So 4 2s are 8, 4 8s are 32, right? 328 minutes, right? 328 minutes it is. So 328 minutes, we have to convert that into hours. So 328 minutes is equal to how many hours, right? So 328 divided by 60, right? So 6 5s are 30, 6 5s are 30, right? And 28. So 5 hours and 28 minutes. 5 hours and 28 minutes. That is approximately 30 minutes. Did you get it, children, here? So the time difference between Greenwich meridian to Indian Standard Time is 5.5 hours. So 82 degrees into 4 minutes is equal to 328 minutes. So 328 divided by 60, that is 1 hour, is equal to 5 hours and 28 minutes. So hope you have understood about this particular topic, right, very clearly. Now go to the next page. Go to the next page. There is a question given over here. There are questions are given over here. So let us look at about this particular questions. So what are the questions and the answers for this particular questions also? Okay. Using, now here we have to use the atlas book. We have to use the atlas book. This is the atlas book. We have to use it. Okay. So using the atlas, right, find out how many standard time zones do these countries have. This is a homework for you, right? How many time zones do these countries have? USA, how many time zones it is having? Australia, how many time zones having? Russia, how many time zones? Japan, how many time zones? Zimbabwe and Chile. Now how to find out how many time zones? Here. Here, right? Now here starts the USA, right? If you know where is USA means you can find out, right? USA is here. The time zone starts from here. -3, -3, 1, right? 4, 2 time zones, 5, 3 time zones, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like that you have to, right, add this. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So how many time zones are there total? USA is having 9 time zones. Similarly, how many time zones is Australia located? Right. So +8, +9, +10. So how many time zones total? 3 time zones. So Australia is in 3 time zones. So like that you have to find out Chile or Chile also you can see. Then we have Zimbabwe, Japan and Russia. So find out the time zones and make it a note in your classwork or in your textbook itself for your reference. Another question. Swati works for a call center in Hyderabad. Her clients are in USA. Now Swati is working in a call center in Hyderabad. She is in Hyderabad, that is in India, and her clients are there in USA, United States of America. She answers clients questions about the computer problem. She always works during the night. Why is this? Use geography to find out. So here Swati is here and the client is there in USA. And here Swati is always working in the night. Why she is working in the night? Why she is working in the night? Because Swati is in India and where it is night, and whereas there in USA it is daytime. For example, if it is at 10 p.m. that is night 10 p.m. in India means it will be 10 a.m. in USA. So we are one particular day forward and they are back. That is, they come under the WLS. What is WLS? West loss subtract, and where we are EGS. EGA, that is East gain add we have. So we are one day ahead and they are one day behind than us. So for example, we are in the day means there will be night. We are in the night means they will be in the day. Okay. So I think you have understood about this. Now test your brain. Test your brain. Test your brain. Now I think I have given you how to know the time, right? The difference of time from Greenwich to Indian Standard Time. Now let us know some particular timings between the Greenwich to Mumbai, Greenwich to Chicago, Greenwich to Sydney. We'll try to know about this. I will do one and you can do the rest in your classwork book or in your textbook. For example, now question is, when it is 12 noon in Greenwich, 0 degrees, what is the local time in at? Yes, given. Now A, Mumbai has given. Mumbai, right? How much? 73 degrees east longitude. 73 degrees east longitude. Okay. So now we have to know the time over here. It is 12 noon in Greenwich. What is the time here in Mumbai? We have to know. So what is the time? We have to know what is the local time here. So for you do 73, right? 73 degrees longitudes are there, right? So one longitude, right, it takes 4 minutes into 4 minutes. Okay, so 73 longitudes, right? 73 longitudes, so 0 to 73, right? 73 longitudes into 4. 4 3s are 12. 4 sevens are 28. 28 plus 29. So 292 minutes. But we want to know in hours. So 292 divided by 60. 292 divided by 60. How might be? Right? 6 sevens are. Right? Sorry. 6 fours are 24. Right? Then how much is remaining there? 5. 52. 6 eights are. So near about 5 hours. 5 hours. 5 hours. So 4 hours 80 minutes. 4 hours 80 minutes showing. 4 hours and 80 minutes. But we have to convert that. 80 minutes means what? 1 hour. Right? 1 hour and 20 minutes. So 5 hours and 20 minutes. So 5 hours and 20 minutes. So if it is 12 noon, then what is the time in India? 12 noon in Greenwich. So what we have to do now? 12 noon. It is 12 noon. As I told, this side EGA, is gain add, is gain add. So means you have to add the time. So 12 means 12 noon. 12 noon, one particular PM. So for example, this is 12 PM. 12 noon means 12 PM. 12 noon means 12 PM. So 12 noon means 1 PM, 2 PM, 3 PM, 4 PM, 5 PM. So 5:20 PM. So what in India, sorry, Mumbai, it is 5:20 PM. So in Greenwich it is 12 noon, that is afternoon 12 means it is 5:20 PM, means it is evening 5:20. It is evening 5:20. Suppose the same thing it has been given in west. What you have to do? Minus we have to do. How? For example, here 12 noon is given, no? Then you have to minus it. 12 noon, morning 11 AM. Morning 11 AM. Yes, morning 11 AM. Right? Then 10 AM, 9 AM, 8 AM, 7 AM and 20. Means it is 6:40 AM in the morning. Okay. So like that you have to minus the time. Got it, children, everybody? Yes, very good. So there are few particular sums are given there. You please use your brain and do it. So Chicago 87 degrees 30 west means what you have to do? You have to minus. Then Sydney what you have to do? You have to do plus. Okay. Now a few particular questions also are given there. Improve your learning questions. Improve your learning questions are been given that will also will try to discuss it. So page number 12, after we have completed this, now there is improve your learning questions are there. So we'll try. I'm not going to discuss all that questions, but there are a few particular fill the blanks are there. Few particular what you call as a word matching words are there. There's a places are been given for locating the time zones and standard time has been. So we will discuss about that particular questions. So here the first question is, look at the map of India in atlas and identify latitude and longitude for the following places. So what place he has given here? Kanyakumari, Imphal, Jaisalmer, Pune and Patna. These are the places we have to find out the latitude and longitude. So Kanyakumari, if you take Kanyakumari, now where you have to find out, I told in the beginning when we are discussing about a grid system, right? There I told, if you go at the back side of the atlas book, there you can find out. So what we are able to find out there? Alphabetical order, names are given, which particular place and country. So Kanyakumari, if you find out Kanyakumari, you can get the particular which particular latitude and longitude they are given. Now for example, Kanyakumari 8 degrees 35 minutes north. Now why I have mentioned north here? It is a latitude. It is a latitude. And 77 degrees 36 minutes east. longitude. So 8 degrees 35 minutes north latitude and 77 degrees 36 minutes is longitude it is located. Then what about Imphal? Where is Imphal located? In which particular latitude? 24 degrees 4 minutes north latitude and 93 degrees 58 minutes east longitude. That is where our Imphal is located. Then what about Jaisalmer? 26 degrees 55 minutes north latitude to 70 degrees 54 minutes east longitude. E means longitude, N means latitude. Means India is located in the northern hemisphere and in the eastern hemisphere, northeastern hemisphere. India is located in the northeastern hemisphere. Then Pune, 18 degrees 32 minutes north and 73 degrees 52 minutes east longitude. Then Patna, 27 degrees 34 minutes north and 81 degrees 46 minutes east longitude. So these are the places, these are the latitudes and these are the longitudes where these particular places are located. So with these latitudes and longitudes, we can easily find out these places in the atlas books. We can find very easily, we can find it out, right? Or otherwise, if you do not have this latitude and longitude, just go at the back side of the page. There you'll be having the name Kanyakumari. Where is Kanyakumari? In India. There you'll find this particular latitude. First you'll find, then you'll find the longitude. So it's a very easy one to do it. Next question, identify the words that match with latitude and longitude. Identify the words. Which words will match? Okay. 1. Parallel lines, vertical lines and horizontal lines. Parallel, vertical, horizontal. So, parallel. Yes. This, when we are discussing in the latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes are horizontal lines which are drawn parallel, isn't it? So here horizontal and parallel lines, they match with each other. Now next, third question, look at the world map of time zones on the next page. World map, time zones on the next page. If you travel from New Delhi, right, if you travel from New Delhi to Paris, which time zone you are moving to? Which time zone you are moving to, right? Now where is India, right? Where is India and where is Paris? We know where is India. We are living in New Delhi. And where is Paris? Paris is in France. Okay. So which side you are moving? Which side you are moving? Right? So for example, if you take here, this is 0 degrees, right? And here is New Delhi, right? So here this is England here, okay, 0 degrees, right? It passes through England. Now where is Paris? It is in France. Where is France? Near to England only, here, okay, observe here, okay, in Europe. So which direction you are moving? Which direction you are moving, right? East to west. You are moving to east to west direction. Then what time zone you are moving to? You are moving towards minus 5.5 hours time zone. You are moving towards minus 5.5 hours time zone. So second question, if you are traveling from Hyderabad to Tokyo. Now where is Tokyo? Have you heard about Tokyo any time? Yes, it may be in Japan. So if you are there in Hyderabad, right, so you are moving towards Tokyo. Tokyo is towards the east, right? So you are moving from west to east direction, right? Tokyo, right? You are moving towards Tokyo. So what is time zone you are traveling. That you have to write it. I have shown you one, then you have to write the next one. Why it is difficult? The fourth question. Why is it difficult to study the formation of the earth and its structure? Why difficult? We have discussed that in the evolution of the earth, where the scientists are saying that it has been near about 4.5 billion years, right, ago this earth was being formed. But still they are unable to study the whole particular part of the earth. They are unable to go beyond 6 kilometers. Yes, there are mines have been dug, right? But they are unable to go beyond 6 kilometers. And that is why it's quite very difficult to study about the planet Earth. So, if you go to the evolution of the Earth, there you will understand. If you read the topic, you will understand the question. Next question, fifth question. Read the paragraph. What is the paragraph? Internal structure of the Earth and answer the question. How can you say that the Earth is still very active? The other day I told, when we were discussing about internal structures of the Earth, as I told, still the Earth is active or not? Yes, the Earth is active. How? By earthquakes, by volcanoes, right? By tsunamis, we can say that the Earth is still active. Yes, there is a movement is there in the internal structure of the Earth. Internal part of the Earth, there is a movement is there. How it is caused? That we'll discuss in the second lesson, my dear children. Second lesson, we'll discuss about the how these volcanoes or earthquakes or tsunamis are caused. That we'll discuss. Okay. Next, what is the grid and how does it help us? I have given you the question and the answer also. We have discussed that in the Earth's grid system. We have discussed what is grid, right? Grid means a network of latitudes and longitudes, right, joining together, right, forms the grid. How it help us? It help us to know the place. It help us to know the time. It help us to know whether the place is cool or hot or the climatic conditions. Then differentiate between local stand time and the prime meridian. That question is there. So what is the difference is there between local stand time and prime meridian? Okay. So if eighth question, if every state follows its local time, then what problems will arise? We are discussing about the time zones. In that I told, what I told, yes, if every particular states follow their own time, what will happen? Confusion will be there. They may meet with an accident. So to avoid that confusion, a particular stand time has been followed. The next question, this is your homework for you. Write with the help of your teachers, find out the standard meridian of the given countries. Okay, given countries we have to find out. Okay, Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, England, Malaysia and Japan. These are the countries and we have to follow, find out the standard time or standard meridian of this. Nepal, okay, what is standard time of Nepal here? The standard time is 88 degrees 45 minutes east. The standard time of Nepal is 88 degrees 45 minutes east is the standard time. Then Pakistan, 74 degrees 22 minutes east longitude. Okay. Then Bangladesh, 90 degrees 24 minutes east longitude. England, 0 degrees and 07 minutes west longitude. Okay. Then Malaysia, 100 degrees east longitude. Japan, 90 degrees east longitude. So these are the particular standard time of the different countries what have been given in the textbook. The last question, make a thought-provoking poster on Earth's protection. I think you have been learning this in the 8th class or in the 7th class. Your teacher might have told you about how to prepare a poster, right? Here they have given on the Earth's protection. For example, they might have given you on Harita Haram program, they might have given on Swachh Bharat, or they might have given on you on the girls education, they might have given a poster. You might have done that, or save water. This particular poster there. So you have to make a poster on the earth protection also. So these are the questions which have been given in the last page of your page number 12 of the first lesson. So hope you have understood the lesson very clearly. But what I have taught you, if you go through the lesson, you will understand it very, very clearly, right? Hearing and reading, right? So your ears and your eyes, both are very, very important. So if you concentrate with your ears and eyes, then definitely you'll be able to understand the lesson very easily. Okay, thank you.